Welcome, I am Riley, and today we are on location at Family Hobby Center. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Bachmann Thomas and Friends product. Let's take a look on the shelf and see what Family Hobby Center has in stock with Bachmann trains. So as you guys can see here, we have plenty in stock for our Thomas line. And we have other Bachmann HO scale locomotives in stock. This is all of our rolling stock, locomotives, and Thomas merchandise line. And today, we're going to take a look at James the Red Engine from Bachmann's HO line of Thomas and Friends locomotives. As you can see here, we have two models of the Bachmann HO scale James. Now, as you can see, they are completely identical, but if you look closely, there is the smoke box saddle on this model, which is actually my own personal model, that is red. Whereas this model has the black smoke box saddle. Now, we're going to open up my model of James and put him on the layout. So for those of you who would like to keep your Bachmann packaging, there is a way to do that. What you do is you cut along this end and this end, and you simply pull the model out. So, we now have James out of his box and ready to go. One thing you should know is that James does not have a front coupler. This is because in the earlier models of the Bachmann Thomas line, Thomas, Percy, and James, being the first locomotives to be released in the Bachmann Thomas range, did not have front couplers. However, James does have a front coupling hook if you so choose to use screw-link couplings. However, on the rear of his tender, he does have a coupling hook, so he can hook up to any European prototype rolling stock or any existing Thomas and Friends rolling stock Bachmann manufacturers. As you can see, James is currently resting on the nickel silver rails with gray road bed. However, James will run just fine on the black road bed with steel rails. Now, we're going to give James a test run, and we're going to show you how James runs. As many of you will notice, James's eyes move side to side, scanning back and forth as he runs along the rails. This is a little animation that Bachmann has decided to add to their Thomas line in the HO line since they were first released in 2002. Now we're going to take a look at James pulling a train. As mentioned earlier, the rolling stock included in the Bachmann Thomas line is equipped with the international style hook and loop couplers, just like James. And as you can see, the train that consists here is the Sodor Logging Company car, which is a flat car, the oil tanker troublesome truck number 6, and the spiteful brake van. So now we are going to put James in reverse, and we're going to back him up, and now he's going to hook up. And it's very simple because it doesn't take a lot of force to hook James up to the freight cars. So make sure you go gently, because if you don't go gently, James will come off the tracks if you make him go too fast in reverse. And it's not just James, it's with any locomotive manufactured by Bachmann, Walders, Athearn, whatever it may be. So now, here is James with his full train, and now we're going to watch him run along the track. So here's James pulling his train along the track, and as you can see, he drives nice and smoothly. He's got a very quiet motor. The only sound you can hear is the sound of the wheels rumbling along the tracks. And there's his eyes moving. A very, very quality model from Bachmann. Bachmann have definitely done a lot of improvements to all of their models over the years, including James. And it's a very great model, and I highly recommend picking one of these up. So make sure you stop by and visit us in beautiful Naples, Florida. Family Hobby Center is located on 10th Street North, 34102. It's a beautiful place to be in Naples, Florida, and let me tell you, you won't be disappointed when you see our wide selections of steam, diesel locomotives, freight and passenger cars, and several electric train sets in 4 scales, HO, N, O, and G scale. So stop on by, and I'll see you in the next video.